You're blowing my mind with the way that you just took this print and turned it into something more than a print by
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, what if? Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Edit Weekly. I am Erin from Nashville.
I'm Amanda from Seattle.
And I'm Whitney from Minneapolis.
And we are 3 seasoned photographers currently doing a series on products that we love. And today we're going to talk about add-ons. So we have discussed prints. We will be doing albums, wall art, different things. And today it's just going to be a hodgepodge episode of things that we offer our clients in addition to your traditional prints that we love and that our clients love as well. So let's jump right in with Amanda. Why don't you tell us one of the things that your clients love that you offer?
Okay, so about the only add-on product that I offer are these mini books.
Cute.
I love them so much. Let me pull out this one. Okay, so a lot of my clients will get what we call like a milestone, like the baby. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember what do I call my package. It's from like birth to first to 1 year. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm blanking on that. Anyways, I digress. So we photograph the baby as a newborn, and then usually 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and a year. So we cover kind of all the big milestones in that first year. And what I love is to put all of that into a cute little mini book. So for this one, you can kind of see we got like newborn here. We go to the 3-month mark for a couple pictures, and then we hit the 6-month mark, and then you flip it over. And then we've got 9 months. Oop, we go right there. 9 months and a year. So I love offering these as an add-on because so many parents want to get grandparents something, and maybe they either don't have the room in their house for either a big print, or they just really don't have the space or really the want to be having a bunch of prints in their home. And so these mini books are awesome. They can fit really easily in a purse, or what I tell clients is let them know it can go on grandma and grandpa's refrigerator because they're all magnetic. So a lot of my clients will do that, and because they come in sets of 3, they can gift one to each of the grandparents and then keep one for themselves. Or, they could order additional other than 3 and hand them out in case they've got any blended families and have multiple sets of grandparents or have any great grandparents. So love these so much. They're really cute for family sessions too. I don't always offer them with different like designs on there, but sometimes my clients, it just really fits the feel of their portrait session. So I think they can be really fun. There are so many. So everybody knows, I feel like on here that I am like the biggest fan of Pro DPI. And WHCC, who bought them, has a bunch of different templates that you can use, and you can download them and create these amazing mini books with pre-designed, so that you don't have to actually come up with these design elements yourself, which is to me one of the biggest hurdles in designing these. Is if you don't want to just do a single image on a page, then designing all of the different elements can be really hard. So it's nice that they offer a ton of different styles. They've got one specifically for newborns. They've got one specifically for high school seniors, which I only offer these in square, but they do come in a wallet size. And Erin, you've got the like wallet 2x3 size that you can show. So that's a senior on there. They do have really cool senior templates available as well. And the templates are all free. So if you have an account with WHCC and or Pro DPI, you can access all of these and download them. So it's a really, really cool option to give your clients. And they just make a really awesome little add-on. They're, to me, kind of an easy sell. They're really awesome for Christmas and holiday gifts and Hanukkah gifts, all of those, because they are like the perfect little stocking stuffer size and a really awesome grandparent size. Because if anybody's out there like my family, my in-laws, they don't really want a lot of stuff anymore. They're trying to downsize. So to have something little like this, but that is packed full of images, it's a really cool option. So that is my favorite add-on product. And I call them mini books, but I think that a lot of times they're called accordion albums if you're looking at different websites to see what is offered. But I just thought mini books sounded cuter for my pricing list.
I think they're mini accordions because there's an accordion book that's larger and then the mini accordion. Yours are super cute. That little square size is so
I love them.
cute for like a little baby book. That's
I know. I think they're fabulous.
I love it. Whitney, how about you? What is your go-to add-on?
So mine is a little bit different because I wanted to show you how I have taken something that Miller's offers and kind of created my own way to use it. And I've talked before about how I got very burnt out from the industry. I didn't photograph anything forever. And then I just started taking photos of things that I wanted to without any sort of intention of selling them. So I ended up creating this, I had this inspiration to create an advent calendar. And what I did, and I'm going to go ahead and show you parts of it. So what I did was the calendar was different images for each day, like leading up to Christmas. And then on the back, there was like an inspiration or, something about the Christmas story. And I actually used the press printed cards from Miller's to have these printed. And I offered different ways to display them. And then I'm sure you all have seen this, but I have this little stand. Now the stand, yes. So the stand, I actually handmade these wood stands with like stain and.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So not these. These are not the one. They were very cool, but also, and especially at winter because it'll get below zero where I was like outside sanding. And so I don't have any of those left because I sold them all and I'm done. But now you can find these image blocks. This is like a thicker one that you can find. And I think Amanda shared these deckled prints that in an episode about prints.
Yeah, we talked about our favorite, loose prints.
A stack of those and display them where you can switch them out, I think would be gorgeous.
Cool. I love that.
Yes. So here, and then like each day of, leading up to Christmas, you would have a new image. And I sold these on Etsy and the pack of it, I think I sold for it was like $65 or something. And I sold, maybe it was more, I don't even remember, but I ended up like doing really well for something, just spontaneously being like, hey, let me try this.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's so it was beautiful. So I'm not surprised.
And it's these. So I feel like their prints are just as good as like their fine art prints. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure there's a difference, but this was the linen. They have the prints, they have linen, they have cotton, they have all sorts of different cool textures. I don't know if you can see it, but they are just gorgeous. And I love that you can add writing on the back.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before.
You're blowing my mind with the way that you just took this print and turned it into something more than a print by that. Yeah. And I'm like, what if, okay, we're taking a turn with the podcast.
No, we should. Because it's like, I have been brainstorming, like, how can you use this for your client? Like, I'm thinking about a wedding. Now you have to buy them in packs. So I would buy like 25 is the lowest, but like, think about a wedding. If you get like a pack of different prints from your wedding that you can give like to your guest, and then you don't even have to use all of them. Like they're very cost effective. If you charge enough, who cares if you just use 5 out of each pack? Mm-hmm. And then you've got great samples. But yeah, what came to mind, Erin?
Well, because I was just picturing like, if I did, because I mostly photograph seniors, right?
Yep.
But I was thinking, what if somehow like the senior girls wrote a note to their parents on the back?
Oh, I love that.
parents could flip through. Now, if you have to order them in multiples, that gets tricky.
Yeah.
But I love the way that you were thinking outside of the box with a print product. I love it so much. I'm not surprised because you're the one who we were talking about, like being creative on a recent episode, one of our very first episodes about like having hobbies, and you crocheted the sweater that you were wearing for that episode. I love it so much. I'm not surprised that you were thinking outside the box with your add-ons. That's beautiful. I love it so much.
Well, thanks. And I think, even with senior, what if they wrote like a note for their friend or, wrote their like, just something. It could be anything that they then could hand out to their friends. Like, I feel like that would be more
being able to write on the back of it. Yeah. Is beautiful.
Yes. Yeah. And this was one of the first times I realized, and I made these, it was probably 5 years ago. It was before COVID. So I guess it was. Yeah, but that was like one of the first times I really utilized Canva, which we talked about this before about how long, where I actually used Canva to design. And it was so much easier than Photoshop.
I love it.
It does. It makes it way easier.
Yes. So I think there's so many ways that you can use this. And also like, I have sold their 8x10 cards as like prints, like as fine art prints. And you could absolutely do that. Like you can get a pack of like 25 8x10s for a certain price. And the quality is just, it's stunning, even though it's press printed. So I'm sure it's archival. Like it probably is just as archival, but maybe they don't. I don't know, but it's very, very high.
I love it.
Well, mine's not as outside of the box, but it is beautiful. So I am showing you this acrylic block. It's glass, so you can see the reflective.
I love that. Wow.
So it is 1 inch thick. This is from Bumblejacks. So the photo is adhered to the back of this diamond polished 1 inch thick acrylic block.
Wow.
And it is so impressive in person. So you can't see my desk, but it just sits on the desk.
Yeah.
So it's so thick that it will just sit up on its own. It's been sitting here while we talk. But the colors in this, because of the glass. So my favorite images to use with these are just anything with color. Something about like if there's red in the photo shoot, I'm going to try to get them to do this. I don't know what it is, but I had a senior, we recreated Taylor Swift's music video where she was like holding up a sign to the boy next door, like in the windows. I can't remember what the song is, but anyway, we recreated the whole thing in her photo shoot. There was a lot of color in her photo shoot. And so her mom got acrylic blocks and it was just stunning. So it's just, there's depth to it. The color is beautiful. It's not something that you can just go to Walgreens and get, I don't think. I'm imagining. So this is a 10x10, and the other size that I offer is a 7x7 because the 10x10 looks beautiful on a bookcase. But if I have clients that have multiple children, I don't want them to fill up their bookcase before we get to like kid number 4.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So I do offer a smaller size just for future sales. I hate for everything to be about sales, but we are in business.
Yes.
We are trying to make money.
We are trying to make money. But yeah, the acrylic blocks are showstoppers. Every time my clients see them in person, it doesn't fit everyone's aesthetic. So I don't sell it to everyone, but everyone's impressed by them.
Yeah. I mean, it's stunning. Like just looking at it over this video. I mean, look at that. It's just the
so
color
pretty.
pop.
Yep. I was going to say that color. And like you said, you know when you have an image that's going to work really well for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, excellent. So those are just 3 of our favorite add-ons for our clients. We've got more episodes on all sorts of products because we just want to share with you what has worked with us, what has been tried and true over the years, in case you're currently trying to figure out what you want to offer within your business. We've said it before, we'll say it again. Start small. Start with what you love. Your clients most likely will gravitate towards that as well. And you can always branch out. You can always add more. But just pick products that speak to you and offer those to your clients. And you can just offer one size or one finish or one option if that's what you want to. If this was helpful, we would love if you would like this video wherever you're watching it, subscribe wherever you're listening. We are found on Instagram at The Edit Weekly. And we would love for you to give us a follow there and to chime in the comments of anything. And we would just love to chat with you guys and hear more about what you would like to hear from us. But thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.